Dear students, welcome to Hobbies Math Nook. Today we are starting with our lesson on indices and logarithms. At the end of this lesson, you'll be able to change product of a number to its index form. Again, we will look at the first law of indices, which is the product law. Then we solve more examples on that. So let's get started. First of all, we are going to look at what we meant by index notation. You know, the index form or the index notation is the simple way for writing numbers. So for instance, when we have the product of 3 by 3 by 3 by 3, we can simply write this as 3 index 4. So this simply means that this is the index form of what we have here. So again, assuming we have 2, we can simply write this as 2 exponents 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, index 6. So note that this is referred to as the index, or sometimes you call it the exponent, and the 2 is also referred to as the base. We can say that in general, if you have a power 3, that is also equal to a by a by a. What if you have a power 6? How are you going to write it? That will be a by a by a by a by a by a. Then finally, we have a power n. That can also be written as a by a by a by a. So let's look at some few examples. So the question says we should write the following in the index form. So the first one is 7 by 7 by 7 by 7 by 7. You can pause the video and write your answer. Okay, so you had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that will give us 7 power 5. Again, let's consider y by y by y. So changing this to index form, what will be the answer? We are going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7y. So we are going to say y power 7. Then number 3, assuming we have 1 on 2 by 2 by 2 by 2 by 2 by 2. That will also produce what? So in this situation, note that we have 1. So you write a 1 on, then you change the product of the denominator to the index form. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that is what? 2 power 6. So pause the video and try that. I hope you had half power 6. And again, These two, you had 9 power 8. So this is how we change a product of numbers to the index form. Our next subtopic is laws of indices. The first one that we're going to consider is the product law. So we shouldn't forget that we just learned that if you have a power 3 by a power 2, this can be written as a by a by a for the first index, and then the second we are going to get a by a, of which, when you put all together, when you count the number of a's, we have 1 2 3 4 5, and that will give us a power 5, which that in simply put, when you add this and this, that also give you 5. So it means that when you have a power 3 times a exponent 2, that's the same as writing the a, then you sum the exponents. That will give you the same answer. Then 3 plus 2 is the same as the 5. So in the general form, we can say that if you have a exponent m times a exponent n, then that can produce a exponent m plus n as our answer. Take note of that. Examples. Two exponent 2 times 2 exponent 3 is equal to, this will give us the base 2 plus 3, and that will produce the base power 5. So we just put this one together and that will give us, and this is the answer. So what about x power 2 times x power 3? You can pause the video and then you put your answer down. So you had x power 2 plus 3, and that gave you x power 5. Let's take another one. So we have 2x power 4 y. Let's look at the solution. So in this case, the bracket means multiplication, so you just have to multiply the numbers, and that will be 2 by 4. Then you multiply this, the x, times x power 4 times x power negative 2, and multiply the y's, times y power negative 3 times y power 6. So when you find the product of this, you get 8. Then when you find the product of that one, you get x power 4 plus negative 2. So when you are multiplying, you add. So that's what we have done. Times y power negative 3 plus 6. And that will give us 8x power. When you put this together, you get 2. Then y power 3. And that will be the final answer. Very simple. So you take this exercise. So you take this exercise 1. Simplify the following. 1. 3a squared times 5a power 6. 2. 12a squared times 4a power 11 times a. Then number 3. 4ab power 9 times 3a squared b. Try this. Make sure you put it in the exercise book as you were informed. Thank you for watching. Bye bye. Watch out for the next part.